Hey guys, I am making strawberry shortcake French toast. I'm so excited. We're gonna start with making our French toast, but what this is gonna have is like your French toast, and then it's gonna have like a sweetened cream cheese, like almost like a mascarpone cheese filling. And then it's gonna have your strawberries that we've macerated with sugared strawberries. So we did this a couple days ago. We just sliced them up, put a couple spoonfuls of sugar over it, let it sit in the fridge, and you can see it sweetens them, softens them, and juices them. And then we're gonna make our homemade whipped cream topping, and it's gonna be like almost like an IHOP special or something here at home. Yum. Let's get started. We're gonna start with 3 eggs in a bowl, 1 cup of milk, vanilla extract, 1 teaspoon. Normally you could add a half a teaspoon of cinnamon, but I have someone coming to eat that's allergic to cinnamon, so I'm gonna leave that out. I'm gonna add this to a bigger bowl. Should have done that from the get-go, because I'm gonna whisk it. You don't need to make it fluffy, just need to mix it. Okay, just like that. And we're gonna use 8 slices of bread, more if you have more egg mixture at the end. We are going to saturate both sides of it. We want it to feel like a heavy sponge, but not necessarily drippy. I'm gonna set that aside. I already have the strawberries done. I'm gonna work on the cream cheese filling and the Cool Whip before I do my toast. That way we can just get it all going at once. You need 1 brick of softened cream cheese. I had it sitting on my stovetop when I was cooking something earlier. That's actually perfect. It's pretty soft. Now we're going to use confectioner's sugar, powdered sugar, icing sugar. You need 1/3 cup. Vanilla extract, 1 teaspoon. And we want heavy whipping cream, 1/2 cup. We're gonna mix this up till it's all blended and smooth. Well, I start with low. It's a tad bit lumpy still, but I guess that means the cream cheese could have softened a little bit more. We can run the mixer again in a little bit after it sits here if we want, but it's tasty. Set aside. I transferred it to a smaller container that'll fit in the fridge if I want, and plus I can use my other bowl. Now I'm making the Cool Whip, so easy. 1 cup of heavy whipping cream. I usually use a bowl that has taller sides. It's easier, it seems, but this, I don't know where it's at. Someone took it. But this is so easy. You can add cream of tartar and vanilla extract. I keep mine very simple. 1 cup of heavy whipping cream, and then powdered sugar, confectioner's sugar, icing sugar, whatever you want to call it, to sweeten. I use 2, maybe 3 tablespoons. And then you whip it until it's stiff. I like to lift it up on its side a little bit. Start off with it on like a medium, and then I increase it and pick it up and you can start seeing the ribbons is when I'm going to go ahead and add my sugar in. Since this topping is going to be for a strawberry shortcake, and I already have that, I'm only going to do 2 tablespoons. But like I said, you can do 3, or if you want it even sweeter. But I have other things, components that are sweet. So I think 2 will be enough. As you start doing that, you're going to want to go low just to get your sugar set in there so it doesn't go all over the place. And then finish whipping it up. It's so mild, but it's good. I want it mild, it's just light and refreshing. We're gonna use a mixture of butter and oil, more butter than oil. But the oil, I think, helps the butter from burning. And we're gonna heat that up to melt. So we're gonna heat that up, and we want it to get hot before we got our little station here. Looky, this is for our French toast when it's done. Like I said, you can add cinnamon. Say you can add a little sprinkle of sugar to the top of your toast after it's grilled. I don't know, we don't want a lot because we got sweetness. To get this coated on both sides. It's going to feel like a sponge, but we don't want it real drippy. Might be able to do 3. If you have a griddle, which I do, I just didn't pull it out, you can do more at once. Have the smallest amount of sugar. We're just gonna do a little bit. And when we flip it, we'll do a little bit over there too. I turned it, and then we want to sprinkle a little more sugar on this side, just a little. And we'll flip it over one more time just to kind of crystallize that in. Smells good. Okay, continue on making all the bread that'll use up your egg mixture. I like to use paper towels and kind of clean this out and start fresh with more butter and oil between each one. Otherwise it's gonna smoke it. For your there you go, guys. Our strawberry shortcake French toast. Oh, let's give it a taste. I don't think it needs syrup. I wouldn't think so. That's dessert. Dessert and breakfast. But you know, it's sweet, but it's mild. It's just like rich. Oh, yummy. Enjoy.